Caleb really wants to travel with Frankie. I actually think that is so cute. But Jonah's told him that his mum was having an affair. I didn't expect that. I actually didn't expect that. So, like, poor Caleb, because Caleb was obviously thinking, I'm doing this for my mum, it's what she wanted to do with my dad, and then it turns out that actually she was having an affair and she wanted to date with someone else and know his dad. Also, watching Caleb walk actually really reminded me of me myself when I had to do it, and yeah. Dodger really wants to leave Teresa, and I need him to, because I need Dodger and Cleo together because the chemistry is absolutely off the scale. Also, Cleo sleeps with Abby again, and I don't think Dodger's going to like that when he finds out. James tries to plead his case to Steve. I hope that Steve stays strong enough, but that's going to be hard because Leah's invited James to the wedding, and I really think this is going to cause trouble. So obviously Jonah's having this big party with everyone to basically celebrate his wife's birthday, well, his dead wife, and yeah, I don't really know how he expects Caleb to react after what he told them, so they end up having a bit of another argument, and yeah, Jonah's going to drug everyone. He's definitely going to drug everyone with that tiramisu. So after Steve and James are kind of arguing, Imran tries to bar them for the wedding, and is like, he's only coming if he's going to act like this. But he's also caught Prince and Leah. Well, he's seen Prince at his place. So yeah, will Imran put two and two together, and has he found them out is the big question. Right, I actually feel sorry for Abigail in this situation because Cleo's clearly pining after Dodger, and Abigail's the one that's going to get hurt in this situation. Clearly she's already hurt when she trashed the toilets like that, and yeah, she clearly likes Cleo and she's going to end up hurt. So Cleo has admitted that she loves Dodger, but obviously Abigail is in such a state about this, and like, she hasn't admitted it to Abigail, she's admitted it to Dodger himself, but Abigail's obviously in a state because she was really starting to like Cleo, and Cleo's obviously cut it off, and Dee Dee finds her, and they do have a chat, and they do share a bit too much information, because like Abby was saying how her and Cleo are so in sync, and then she asked Dee Dee about her and Maddox and stuff, and yeah, it was a little bit too much information, to be honest. Somehow Leah manages to get away with it with Prince, and Imran doesn't really push it too much because he tells her about obviously banning Steve and Rex and Steve and James, sorry, and obviously Leah is fuming about that, so she's like, you better get it sorted, and basically Imran comes up with this whole plan to get Steve and James together, and they have to talk and they have to work it out. Like, it's like an intervention, you just have to work this out or nobody's leaving until we get this right. So Jonah has drugged everybody, and obviously he thought that Caleb loved tiramisu, so he gave him it as well, but Caleb threw his away, and then he ended up giving Caleb his in lemonade, and Caleb looks like he's in a bad way because he had kind of went unconscious and fell asleep and things like that. Also, Myra's not feeling well because of it, and yeah, just like, what is going to happen if everybody finds out that Jonah's did this?